Disclaimer: efforts have been made to not to infringe with any copyright. If so, it may be brought to our notice for its acknowledgement in future editions. No part of this digital content may be reproduced, stored, or distributed in any or by any means either on paper or electronic media unless authorized. Digital content for candidates with speech and hearing disability. Sector: Apparel, Made-ups and Home Furnishing. Subsector: Apparel. Occupation: Embroiderer. Reference ID: PWD AMH Q1001. Version 1.0. NSQF Level 4. Chapter 2: Carry out different types of embroidery stitches. Unit 2.4: Carrying out different types of stitches, knotted stitches. Hello friends, welcome to an exciting session on knotted stitches. Key learning outcome: recognize knotted stitches, carry out different knotted stitches like French knot, double knot, bullion knot, etc. Knotted stitches. A knotted stitch is an embroidery technique in which the yarn or thread is knotted around itself. Commonly used types of loop stitches are French knot, double knot, bullion knot. Number 1. French knot. In French knot, the loop is eased around the needle more times, producing a worm of a knot that is implanted a slight distance from the needle's original entry point. Steps of carrying out French knot. Step 1. Bring the needle out through A. Step 2. Place the needle close to the fabric. Wrap the thread around it twice. Step 3. Keep the longer end of the thread pulled out with your fingers while putting the needle back in a point just close to A or even through A. Step 4. Pull down the needle through the fabric. You will see first French knot formed. Number 2. Double knot. It is also known as Palestrina knot stitch. This stitch is usually used for outlining or bordering purposes. Steps of carrying out double knot. Step 1. Bring the needle out through the point A, which lies on the stitch line. Then take the needle in through B, which lies on the stitch line too. Bring out the needle through C, a point straight above and not too far from B. Step 2. Take the needle below the stitch A and B, without plucking the fabric underneath. The needle will be angled above or towards left of the point C. Step 3. Take the needle under the stitch A and B, only this time the needle is angled below or towards the right side of the point C. Then loop the thread around the needle. Step 4. When you pull out the needle, the first double knot is formed. For the next knot, by putting in the needle through D on the stitch line and bringing it out from E just above the point D. Continue with the procedure as we did for the first knot. Step 5. The finished portion of double knot would look like as in the figure. Number 3. Bullion knot. This knot is very similar to the French knot, but here the loop is threaded around the needle more times, producing a worm of a knot that is inserted a slight distance from the needle's original entry point. Bullion knot is used to create decorative dots, leaves, plants, etc. Steps of carrying out bullion knot. Step 1. Bring the needle out through A and put the needle through B at a desired length. Step 2. Bring the needle out through A again. Then wind the thread around the needle as shown. The distance of wound thread should measure the same as the distance between A and B. Too many or too less wraps will spoil the stitch. Step 3. Hold the wrap thread with your fingers and pull the needle out with other finger. Keep pulling the needle completely in an upward direction till the wraps lay on the fabric. Adjust and straighten the wraps if required to put in the needle back through B. Step 4. The finished bullion stitch would look like as in the figure. Thank you.